Hi, I'm Barbara Calvi, licensed marriage and family therapist, and I want to welcome you to the Couples Corner. Today is part 2 in my 7-part series on the most common myths about communication that can harm and damage your relationship. Today is myth number 2, all important communication is only verbal. So here's why this is a problem. Have you ever had that experience where your partner is trying to tell you something? They've come home from work, maybe something terribly frustrating has happened. Their boss has done that thing again, and they really need to vent. And you're in the middle of something that you're on a strict deadline for, something really timely or something really urgent, and you go ahead and your partner tells you what's going on, and your words, the words had to be supportive. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Oh no. But all your nonverbal communication in the tone of your voice is screaming volumes that you're not really paying attention. You're anxious, you're distracted, you're impatient. You may even do one of these because you just want to get them to hurry up because you've got to get back to this thing. And so what happens? Probably now you're in a fight about how you're not really paying attention, you're not supportive, and you don't care. Even though you really tried to say the things that were going to be supportive, but your verbal communication and your nonverbal communication did not match. And when they do not match, our partners notice. And we as human beings tend to really feel the nonverbal communication even more strongly sometimes than the verbal. And so maybe you don't end up in a fight, but maybe what happens is, okay, your partner says it, rushes through the story now because they know you're not really present, and then they leave and feel hurt and resentful, and that ends up leaking out in some other way later. So the challenge here is to really make sure that your verbal and your non-verbal communication match. In an instant like that, in a moment like that, what you might do is say, hey, sweetheart, I'm really sorry. I hear you've had a bad day. I really want to listen and be present, but right now I'm in the middle of something I'm on a deadline for. I have to make this call in the next 4 minutes, and I have to get this done. Give me a few minutes to finish that, and then I can really listen. Sometimes that's not going to work, and your partner's going to start to tell you anyway, and then you say, fine, I just need you to know I'm really distracted. I'm going to try my best, but I can't get this stuff that I have off my mind. So that you are clear, so that your verbal and your nonverbal, if they at least don't match, if they match your saying, I can't be present. And so that you can avoid the fight that comes later or the hurt that comes later, and the sense that you don't care and you aren't supportive. Because when the verbal and the nonverbal don't match, the nonverbal screams volumes. So that's it for myth number 2. Check yourself over the course of the next week. See if there are times where you are inadvertently sending the wrong message with your nonverbal communication. In the meantime, join me next week for part 3, myth number 3 of the most common communication myths that can hurt your relationship. And until then, take good care. Bye-bye.